Welcome back everybody to some more Southampton, and we are here today for the games against Newcastle and Manchester United, with the game against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup in between, which I'm going to play off camera. I might show the highlights if there's anything interesting, but I doubt it. It's probably just going to be a nothing game with them probably playing a reserve team. We'll probably go out there and try to win it though. There's no reason not to. So, we're going to go with pretty much the same lineup against Newcastle that we went with against Burnley? Yeah, it was Burnley. Now, admittedly, that was a 0-0 draw, and we do need to try to score goals. That is how you win games. Michael Owen would be proud of that analysis. But we are going to put our fullbacks back onto attacking. Obviously, we scored a ridiculous number of goals against Tottenham and Arsenal. So, maybe this is just what we need, especially with the more defensive midfielders, just to try and get something. So yeah, we're going to go with Catrone, Gabbiadini, Tadic, Ward-Prowse, Lamina, Romeu, Bertrand, Cedric, Delete, Hoydit, who I still haven't figured out how to pronounce his name, and Fraser Forster in goal. The only other thing to note is I've made Lamina a roaming playmaker instead of the Mazzala. I don't know, just trying stuff at this point. So let's submit the team and get the game underway. We really need to pick up 3 points today, as they have a decent team. Does Slimani actually play for them? No, he's on loan from Leicester. Okay. Yeah, their team's pretty solid. And Bemba is not a right back, though. I mean, a left back. So, that might be able to, you know, if we do make some changes, go a bit wider, we might be able to take advantage of that. Obviously, with the narrower formation, it's a bit more difficult. So, let's just say I expect nothing but a win. Fraser Forster cares. Hopefully he doesn't have any more mishaps like he did against Stoke. Otherwise that may be the position we look to upgrade in January. Well, we are 38 minutes in and absolutely bugger all has happened, which is a bit of a problem. I don't know how we're being overrun in midfield. We have 4 players there and it's half time. Nothing. We've had no highlights. I haven't not shown you them. There just haven't been any. Aggressive. Far from pleased. There we go. I'm glad that fired them up and didn't make them annoyed. Otherwise, we might have to start making changes quite quickly. Just to try and get something from this. That's a good ball though. Gabbiadini's in. And it's a shame that couldn't just find Catrone. It was headed clear by Lascelles. Ward-Prowse then puts in a free kick and Catrone scores. That is a decent free kick. No, absolutely no complaints about that. Ward-Prowse has been very good. He obviously had the banger of a goal in the last game, and that's a good free kick to Hoydit, who does well to just head it down rather than go for goal, and Catrone smashes it home to put us 1-0 up. Now, we have a corner. Ward-Prowse knocks it in. Dusan Tadic. Romeu, can he shoot? Oh, just wide. He does have a decent shot on him, Romeu, especially from distance. We are going to make a little bit of a change. I want to see what they're doing before I sort of make my decision. I want to see the opposing team's formation, which I'm not going to lie, I don't actually remember where it is. Okay, so from here we can see that they are still playing their 4-3-3, so I think we're going to do the same and just try to match them. So if we go back to our tactics, I am going to switch to our 4-3-3. Gabbiadini obviously comes on out here. Lamina is going to be the one who comes off. I do want to keep that ball winner on in the centre with Ward-Prowse there because he's just so lethal from set pieces. And the only change we're going to make is we're going to put Scott Sinclair in at left wing. We're going to take Lamina off. I think I'm going to keep Catrone on for now. Maybe just play him as a complete forward on support. He's just a little bit more comfortable there, but it's still not a full-out attacking role. And this way we just get a little bit of width. Now the other thing I am going to do... I need to go... you can't go back to the tactics screen yet. There we go. Right. Pause. Team instructions. We are going to exploit this right flank. Is it the right flank? Yeah, it is the right flank. Because that is where Mbemba is playing left back. And it feels like a good idea to try and take advantage of them not having a natural there. I didn't confirm changes. So 75 minutes in and we are still holding a 1-0 lead. It's going okay. They've just put Dwight Gale on, and I think this is time to just make a couple more changes to shore things up. I didn't put Davies on the bench. That was a mistake. Okay, let's get Shane Long on and put him as a defensive forward. On defend. Just so he can, get further back and we can just hold the line, but we do still have that striker on the pitch. I think that's it, honestly. I think this is our best team, and this is an actual highlight. This isn't good. Oh, good block. Or did we just not? We did confirm changes. Okay. They do have a corner. Oh, no, they don't. It just fades out. There's nothing coming of that corner. And it looks like we are in the 93rd minute, and it looks like we are going to take a 1-0 win, unless we get something here. Dusan Tadic knocks it in. It is headed clear, and I believe this should be full time, and it is. So that's a 1-0 win against Newcastle. Decent. We played pretty well there, as you can see. We pretty much had full control of the game, and I would like if we could have scored a little bit more, but sometimes you just have to take what you can get. So for a post-match team talk, let's just say passionately, a very nice victory, well done, and they love it. They absolutely love it. Very nice. You can see here from the average ratings, a couple of them are a bit lower than we would have liked. Gabbiadini especially stands out there, maybe Scott Sinclair as well. But mostly, those are very good across the board, and the ones that really stand out are the defensive ones, which obviously were very low in the early games. Nice to see those all over a 7. I am starting to feel less and less good about this win over Tottenham when they have just lost 2-1 to Leicester and are now 15th in the league with 1 win, 1 draw and 3 losses in their first 5 games. I wish they were 4-0-1 and we were their only defeat. But we still beat Tottenham. So I just thought I'd bring you in at the start of this game. So you remember how I said they might play a B team? Yeah, no, that hasn't happened. Eden Hazard, Morata, Fabregas, Azpilicueta, Courtois, Willian, all featuring. A couple of players that are pretty key to their side missing, but this is going to be difficult. So we are here today for the game against Man United, and wait, what's that? How did the midweek game go? The one against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup? Let me show you. So yes, it was a 3-2 win in a game which was honestly really fun. I wish I'd have brought it to you, but I stopped recording just after I set the teams up. And also I didn't commentate the whole thing. But yeah, they went 1-0 up in the 26th minute with Alvaro Morata scoring a goal. And then they scored again just after half-time, 69th minute. And I'm like, okay, we're probably out. Bring out a couple of first-teamers, or one first-teamer actually, Dusan Tadic, just to see if we can stretch anything. And this just seemed to completely change Gabbiadini's outlook on the game. He went ham. He scored 2 that were pretty decent goals, and then assisted Dusan Tadic for the winner in the 90th minute. Beautiful. And we've also injured Cesar Azpilicueta for, like a week. It doesn't matter. Okay, I thought we'd actually done some damage to them there. Pedro? No, he's already coming back. Okay, that's fine. We haven't crippled their season. It's okay. But yeah, we have advanced to the next round, and I dare say we've got a little bit of a let-off. We've got Bournemouth, who are a fair bit of an easier draw than Chelsea, but they might go for it a little bit more. Obviously, they didn't play a weak side here, but, Bournemouth will probably go all out to try and win something in this tournament. So anyway, for the game today, we're going with the 4-4-2 diamond again. I know we've just had success with the wider players in the Carabao Cup, but I really think that this is the formation which is better for a long-term league system. Exactly the same as we set up against Newcastle then. No changes at all. And we're just going to go straight for it. We're just going to submit our team. I said we're going to submit our team. And we're just going to crack on. Oh, that's a team. Lukaku, Sanchez, Gelson Martins out on the right. Juan Mata, Matic, Pogba. Daley Blind at left back is potentially exploitable, but we've come up against a couple of dodgy left backs and none of them have really been that dodgy. Valencia, Jones, Bailly and De Gea is a strong side, and we're going to do well to get anything out of this today, I think. But let's go out there and let's say, I know we're the underdogs, let's give the... I don't know why I do that. I always say, let's give the fans something to cheer for when we're away. Why? It never has any effect. Oh, they've got a chance. Valencia out on this right-hand side. It's headed clear. Matic wins it back. Daley Blind lumps it in. Lukaku puts it over the bar. We're doing okay. 10 minutes in. That was the first highlight. Nothing conceded. Half-time approaching here then, and Alexis Sanchez has picked up a knock for them. It says that we're not connecting with too many of our crosses. I'm concerned about how many crosses we're putting in without wingers. But they do have a chance here. Daley Blind knocks it to Matic, and... Oh! Forster did alright to save it, but his handling is god-awful. Oh, it's been disallowed. He's offside. Oh, fantastic. And Sanchez has gone off injured, replaced by Anthony Martial in the first half. Certainly can't complain. As we win the ball back, Lamina lumps it in. Catrone, oh, I just can't win it. It's a very big back line, actually. Jones, Bailly, and Valencia. That's a great tackle. Ryan Bertrand, take a bow. Or don't, keep playing football. They're still on it, though. They're still pushing here. I was really hoping this would just fade out after we put in the tackle. They push forward. Martial is on it. He can't whip it. He doesn't need to whip it across. I was going to say he can't whip it across. Doesn't need to, because as I was just saying, Fraser Forster's handling is god-awful. We might need a new keeper. And... I mean, what are you going to do? We've played some excellent football, and then Fraser Forster just goes and does that. He has been responsible for more goals than I'd like to admit. Obviously, the mistake against Stoke was a fairly big one as well. And I know I didn't show this game, but I think I mentioned it in the game against Arsenal. He underperformed quite a bit in the MLS Cup game as well. Which obviously isn't a big deal, but it's still not good to see him making mistakes. He might cost us quite a few points this season. I'm going to say you've been unlucky because it's fair. Like, the rest of the team have played a really good game of football here, apart from apparently Patrick Catrone, who is underperforming yet again. And I've left Charlie Austin off of the bench because Nathan Redmond's there for no reason. Oops. I feel like if we can prevent the floodgates from opening and just sort of hold tight, we might be able to maybe just snatch an equaliser. As we do have a chance... Do we? I don't know. Matic is just doing things. We won it back. Gabbiadini plays it across Catrone. Oh, he's saved. How did... I mean, he has to come off, right? He has to come off. He's having a shocking game. I can't keep playing him because of bias. Let's get Catrone off the pitch. So we're going to go for this again. Exactly the same as we did in the last match. Scott Sinclair's coming on the left. And Shane Long's going to come on for Catrone. That'll do. Going to make a double change, 61st minute. And just try and change the system, change it up a little bit, get a different goal scorer on. Or two different goal scorers on, actually. Scott Sinclair's got a goal in him as well, I'm pretty sure. So just try and salvage something as time ticks away. Okay, we've got a goal kick. Can we create something from this? Forster lumps it up. His distribution is good. Apart from then. Lukaku. That was incredibly lucky. Football Manager accurately rates Lukaku's crossing, which is annoying because it's quite good. At least I think it does. I think he's quite a good crosser in real life as Pogba goes close again. And we take the goal kick with a highlight. Normally Forster's distribution's actually alright, but today it's been shocking. It's just gone straight to them. Jones on the ball and he lumps it up. We win it back and we seem to be in possession. Shane Long on the ball. He gets absolutely... Nemanja Matic, that was a beautiful tackle, I have to say. He gets absolutely pickpocketed as they charge forward. Martial is on the ball. Lukaku and hits it wide. We're getting lucky here. They've missed a lot of chances. They have a throw-in. I don't care. We're making a change. I'm just not sure what. Dusan Tadic isn't having a great game. Gabbiadini's not having a great game. I don't see an answer unless we sort of just throw Nathan Redmond out there or switch it up like this. Or actually, I've done this before. Oops, that's not what I wanted. What if we put James Ward-Prowse there and then bring on Højbjerg? It feels really dumb to take off Gabbiadini when I need a goal, but he's just not playing very well. He's not going to get a goal in a game where he's playing poorly, is he? As they're going for it here. We managed to hold them out and we have the ball. If this highlight continues, Gabbiadini may get a last chance to grab something for us before he goes off. It's lumped forward. Shane Long, can he win it? No, because there's 3 players on him. If he won that, that would have been a miracle. As they continue pushing forward, we win it back again though. We're doing an excellent job of winning the ball back. I've noticed this all season, but we just can't keep it. Sort of the issue here, which, you know, we're on retained possession and shorter passing, and we're just lumping it everywhere. As they come in, Lukaku takes the header, and Fraser Forster. That is what he just did. If you're ever trying to goal keep and the ball's coming to the side of you, don't do this. No. Rubbish, Forster. I had the opportunity to try and Jack Butland in the summer as well, and I didn't go for it. I'm regretting that now. I don't want to be too harsh on him because, you know, it's a 2-0 loss to Man United. It's not an awful result. But both goals are the fault of the goalkeeper. And it's a bit harsh to say that, to be fair. He did keep out 7 chances. They had 23 shots. They were very dominant throughout the game. It just always felt like we could have snatched something. And with that first goal being what it was, it's harsh. It's harsh. But all said and done, we'll say we're far from pleased, although we're really not, because it's just the reaction they will like. Not a bad set of results today. It's okay. It's manageable, although we have played more games than everyone and we're only in 9th, so that's not good. So that obviously calls it for today, and the next episode we will have Huddersfield and Everton, winnable games. Everton are having a shocker, I think. Yeah, Everton are in 14th. Huddersfield, on the other hand, are in 6th. They're doing very well. So, who knows? Bournemouth are actually doing very well as well. I remember they beat Tottenham on the first game of the season, but yeah. Oh no, they didn't. They beat Man City. That's even worse. Because Man City are actually alright. Actually, they're below us. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this season. I'm all over the place. So let's wrap this up here. So we will be back tomorrow with Huddersfield and Everton. If you enjoyed it, leave any... Or if you didn't enjoy it, I guess, leave any feedback in the comments. And I will catch you all next time. Have a good night. Goodbye.